Hello, 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 Capricorns. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? This is Patty, or I am Patty. Oops, I better turn my phone off. And I'm going to be doing your tarot reading. Uh, okay. Um, Tarot reading for the 6th through the 12th. My friend was texting me to see if we could meet up. I can't. Today's Christmas time. I've got so much leather work to do. You can see it off to the side. I just can't. Anyway, we're here to do the 6th through the 12th, and we are in a new moon energy. So the thing is that um, definitely we are feeling those energies. It was on the 4th, but the 6th, you're going to be feeling it. And this is something that is going to carry through till the full moon. So just sort of be aware of that a little bit. And this was also a solar eclipse. What does that mean to you? That means that it's super intense. So if you haven't watched my new moon video, please go down below. There's a link there for you to watch that because it's going to play into your sign a lot. And it'll tell you what the planets and everything are doing. So definitely want to make sure that you're doing that. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get started here. I'm going to be doing your current week, your following week, or your current energy, future energy, and then we're going to go into your reading. I have a new way of verifying or clarifying, whatever you want to call it. The divine has showed me something during this new moon reading. Go watch it, and said do it this way, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it this way. So you'll find that my tarot is more modern day tarot. It is something that I go by divine, what he wants me to say. Boy, my hair is off today. It's morning, guys. But the thing is that it is for healing. It is for growing. It is for your challenges, your struggles and things like that. Your question that you're asking divine. It's like, why am I not meeting somebody? Why am I going to marry? This is the divine's card. This is his answer to you. So you really have to be paying attention to what he says, not what the card says, what the energy is coming through, not what the cards say. So it is about everything that's coming through. However, with tarot is the resource, divine is the source. So whoever is doing your tarot, make sure that they're downloading from the correct place, or they're actually having downloads from the second dimension, which would be divine. You could call it God, whatever, Allah, Holy Spirit, Sacred One, whatever you want to call it. However, there's only one. All right, one huge, great creator. So anyway, let's get started. So your divine is trying to say sacred reverence, really paying attention. That's the key to him. And what is that for you? That is your intuition. That is for everything that you need to be bringing together. Um, Basically it's like, okay, so the thing is that this is also the number 11. It is to bring balance, it is to bring togetherness, it is to bring love, it is to bring a whole balance. So this is the sacred one. Divine is saying pay attention to what's going on. And if you look at both, there is a heart in the hands, there's a heart above. The key to anything in life is love. We make our decisions based on what we do. Our decisions are based on love or fear. So whenever we make a decision on something, it's based on love or it's based on fear. And you will be surprised and you'll say, no, I don't believe in that. Well, if you really look to all the depth of your questions and what you've acted or how you've acted in life, it is about fear or it is about love. But the divine is talking about balance here. So your current energy here is also the number 2, or excuse me, the number 1. It is bringing things into balance. The number 1 is about a newness there. So somebody's going to try something new they're not familiar with this year or this week. They're going to try something that is going to bring them more balance, more peace, more love. Okay. And it's just, they're just not quite sure about it. Now, whether that's you or somebody coming to you, this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, or you may know somebody that it resonates with. But there's a little bit of a fear here because it's sort of like a novice fear. It's an excited energy to try something new, but a little bit of fear to see if where they're going to go with it. Okay. And it's like the unknown is always fearful. The second dimension people fear because they can't touch it, they can't feel it, they can't, well, you can it's there, but a lot of people can't hear, feel, touch, and that kind of a thing. So it's a little bit scary. It's sort of like ghost, it's like, are they really there? Are they, you know, They're there. But the thing is, you can't hear them, you can't see them. Most people can't. I can hear them. So, but the thing is that a lot of people can't. So this is sort of like what I'm saying. It's sort of an uncanny, sort of excited, but a little bit fearful of it and that kind of thing. So the divine just says trust. This is your future card. This is your future card where that is also the number 11, which is the number 2, and that is to bring balance and to bring things together. 2, you got to be really tricky about 2, and this is why you say you got to be really careful on who you listen to when you're reading, when you're listening to tarot. Is, are they talking about things more moving towards the destructive way or falling apart? Things are, that kind of a thing, or casting spells, that kind of stuff. That is very low vibrational. This is very much of love and light. We want to be able to bring balance. The only way to bring balance is to create more light than darkness. So we want to cover that darkness. Darkness is fear and doubt and uncertainty and low self-esteem and everything of that nature. Low self-value, that kind of a thing. So anyway, so let's see what he's got going here. So love, sacred reverence, really seek him in love so that you can love yourself first. This is where balance is going to come. If you don't love yourself first, then definitely want to make sure that you learn to love yourself first, because if you don't, then things get off course. You have to really know what your spirit wants, likes, where it's headed, where it's going, that kind of a thing. All right. All right. All right, so let's see. I got this new deck, you guys. This is a lot of fun. I love it. It's been working coming. This artist is really fun. You know me. If you've been watching my channel for a while, I like the uplifting cards. I don't like the really dark cards. I think the artists are amazing in all cards, but the thing is that I just love this one here because it is the new one from Disney Villains Tarot. Disney Villains. And it is by Ellie Goldwine, if you're looking for it, if you're a tarot reader learning to tarot. I wouldn't use this deck for learning to tarot, though, because you really want to use the Weight Rider deck to learn, because you want to get the basic, the foundation. And there is so much in each card that it takes time. You can't really rush through it. And the thing is, if you rush through tarot, then you're not getting the messages through, because each card has so many meanings and so much depth. And sometimes a reader will actually read it differently. Each reader will read it differently because their messages are coming through very differently. All right. So here, let's get started. So you're starting out with the Six of Wands, some communication and the Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to have a choice here for something. Somebody is definitely coming. We got the 6 and the 8 of Wands. We've got the Hermit in the middle. You're going to have to think about things. Definitely have to think about things. We have the 7 of Swords, because you really got to be careful. Somebody is out to really do you in, or to do somebody to do you in. The reason why is you have the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords to bring pain, and then we have the 4 of Swords, okay, is your challenge card. So you got to be really, really careful here, what is going on in your life, to be putting out the noise in your life, okay, if this is for you, because you're going to have a choice to make. Somebody's going to bring you some, hey, how would you like to do this? You're going to have to really cross your T's and dot your I's to make this decision, because it wants to throw your balance off. It wants to throw something off. And this is where you're going to really have to listen to your intuition and trust divine, that he is trying to open a door, but you got to be careful what door you go through. It's sort of like Let's Make a Deal. If you're in the United States and you're a boomer, you know what this is. Let's Make a Deal, the show. You have door 1, door 2, door 3. Which door do we pick? And one behind one is the Zonk prize, or the, I forgot what they call it. But anyway. So definitely this is also some healing time for somebody. So we've got the Hermit card in the middle. Okay. We have also with the with the Five of Wands. Now, this is my clarification. We've got 7 cards out, 7 cards clarifying. The divine wants to do it this way. I do it this way. So this is just to help clarify things. So the 7 of Wands or 6 of Wands that's coming to you. So there's going to be some communication, probably about something that's a little bit more painful to talk about. This is getting the elephant out of the room. Maybe if you're in a relationship, let's give you an example. It doesn't have to be so deep because things are opening up. Now, if you watch the new moon, things are beginning to open up a little bit towards the end of the year, but it is still not finished yet. This pandemic and these hard times are still not finished. If you're in a hard relationship, it's going to take communication to get through that. And it's not to compare each other either. This is about sharing what it is to you that maybe is creating you pain, or why you're making the decision that you're making, that kind of a thing. Because the Wheel of Fortune, it's something wants to come towards you that brings you everything that you want. However, it's how you think and how you process things that maybe will make this come forward, or maybe not. Okay, this is all going to be your way of thinking. Okay, because we do have pentacles here a lot. They call them coins here in this deck, but this is something coming towards. There is somebody that you're just going to have to sort of struggle through a little bit, and maybe you're going to have to let somebody go, but because they're holding you back. Thank you. So somebody might be having somebody leech off them, borrowing money. Do you have $20? Do you have $10? Do you have, $15? Somebody's leeching off of you. That this is a person that needs to, this is where you're analyzing this person. You know what? They're sleeping on my couch. They're not contributing. They're not being productive. They need to go. They need to go. This is the honest truth. This is where you have to analyze and be honest with yourself. Where is this constructive? Where is this productive? Where is this helping? Where is this lifting up? Where is this? And then you have to look at this in your work, your home, your relationships, whatever it is that you're in, whoever this is for, because your balance is off. Okay, we're looking at that. That's your current energy. We want to bring in new balance. The number 1 is about new, something fresh, something new. So this week, you're going to really have to analyze and think, you know what? This isn't really working out. We just need to separate and go our ways. So, because somebody's got a couch potato that is playing games, or, they don't do anything. They're not productive. You work your buns off. You come home. There's dishes in the sink. There's stuff all over the living room. I don't know who this is for, but, this is somebody's life. And you know what? It's time to say, stop enabling that person, kick them out, let them find their own next sofa, kind of a thing. All right. Because we do have the 7 of Swords. Somebody is using somebody is betraying somebody's saying, oh, I'm sorry, too many times. Sorry. Words mean nothing after a while. It's just sort of actions speak louder than words. So you can say that you are sorry all over the time, but if you create these boundaries, these healthy boundaries, that you're like, no, you've said sorry enough. You know what? There's no meaning, there's no action behind your sorry. So bye-bye, kind of a thing. And this is probably going to hurt somebody there a little bit, because whatever it is, it's going to create a little bit of pain, but you need that pain to get through, so that, because you've got the 10 of Pentacles wanting to come in. You've got the Wheel of Fortune that is ready there. But it's your decision. The Wheel of Fortune is about your decision in which way. This is about your processing which way you go, because it's your choice. Whew, spin the wheel. You don't want the wheel to spin and drop wherever it goes. No, you want to control that wheel into a point where you are going to make decisions up to a better, higher self. Okay, so then that's why we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, you're not getting any rest. You're not taking care of yourself. It's causing you more problems to yourself than it is needed to be. Okay, that's your challenge card, because this challenge card is like, okay, I really need some sleep. But are you going to sleep? Are you going to take a nap? Are you going to kick somebody off the sofa so you can sleep? Can you, so that you can have that rest? Or are you going to work yourself into a tailspin? What's really interesting, which doesn't normally happen, when I get a clarification on the 4 of Swords, what is the clarification? 4 of Swords. I can't make this stuff up, guys. So divine is saying, you're not getting your rest. There's no balance there. You can't hear me when you're tired. I can't help you when you're tired because you're not making clear decisions. You're not making clear choices. All right. So whatever it is, you need to get some clarification and clear it up. All right. So you're going to have to trust the second dimension. You're going to have to trust divine that, he's going to help you. I would tell you from experience, time and time again, if you and I sat together, I could tell you time and time and time and time and time that divine, the second dimension, when I thought that there was no way, he made a way. And that was financially. If I needed $300, there was $300 there. If I needed, $3,000, which at one point I did, in actually less than 8 hours, he made that $3,000 at the end of that 8 hours. He comes in at the last minute because he wants to know if you can trust him. He wants to know if you can trust him. And the thing is, when you trust him and you're sweating bullets, but at that last minute he comes through, that is what he's looking for, because then you can tell the story and give him the glory. Okay. Then you're going to see balance begin to come, because your spiritual side now is lifting where it's way down here. Your secular side is most of the people that I do tarot for, their secular side is way up here, their spiritual side is way down here. Oh, I believe, but I really don't do anything about it. So your balance is off. You need to bring that spiritual side up more than the secular side. So light and dark kind of a thing. And this is where people get all messed up. Been there, done that. And you can always go to my channel and see or my website and see some of the things I do for spiritual coaching. And by the way, I will be having a new channel called Transformation by Divine starting January 1st. And it's all about spiritual coaching, helping yourself get to that closer relationship with divine, to hear him, sometimes see him, sometimes feel him. It's amazing. It is amazing. And I will say it turned my life completely around, from being in the toilet sitting in a holding cell, to actually now life has completely turned around. I'm abundantly blessed financially, and my home and my daughter, health and everything. So it does help. So anyway, I'm not going to start coaching. So this is your reading, guys. Capricorns. The main thing is this week, you're going to have to trust the process. Somebody is trying to take advantage of you, and they're not walking in the truth, and they don't care, because I'm going to show you right here. You've got the Seven of Swords on both sides of pain. So somebody's trying to take advantage, or, you've got to really, really listen to the red flags this week. And your intuition. If something is causing you more stress, more pain, whatever that is this week, you need to nip it in the bud. You need to use the Virgo energy, the Hermit energy, and say, I need to look at this and say, what am I going to do about it? Because if you don't do anything about it, that stays. Okay, so whoever's in your life that is this, or maybe somebody's coming at you, it's like, oh man, they're just sitting on my sofa, they're taking my money, they're eating my food, they're doing whatever, and I'm working my ass off, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, then stop talking about it and kick them off your sofa, because it's unproductive and it's very destructive. It's not constructive. That person needs to go away so they can learn their lessons, or they can mooch off of somebody else. Don't know who that's for. So anyway, that's pretty much it. So, and that could be a husband, that could be a wife, that could be somebody that isn't contributing. This needs to be sitting down and looking at this self-love, this sacred love. This is divine saying, look at yourself, look what you are doing. Are you being constructive? Are you walking in love? Or is somebody taking advantage of your love? Thank you. That was beautiful. So is somebody taking advantage of your love? This is a time to really analyze this. And this is going to be a choice of yours to take that. All right. So I hope you have a great, great week. And I hope that we will see you for the Christmas week. It'll be coming up soon. Oh, wow. Can't believe we're almost at Christmas. But I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Likes are really important to our YouTube creators. They really, really help us grow our videos and allow people to see more of them. If you would like to subscribe, please do so. Do that with pushing the notification and doing that. Don't forget, now Transformation by Divine the channel is up. However, I don't have any videos up there yet. I'm waiting until January 1st to put all those up. But Transformation by Design is going to be spiritual coaching, and I hope you'll join that channel too. Take care, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Take care. Love you guys.